This country, kept growing. It still represents an important opportunity. Confidence is coming back to consumers.
China will witness 2 sessions. We will expect more measures to promote consumption and boost foreign investment. So right now, we are very delighted to invite Mr. Mauro De Felip, General Manager of Ferrero China. So welcome, Mauro.
Thank you for having me.
So my first question for Mauro is, given the backdrop of a feared global economic recession, threats to global supply chains, and the deep impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, what's your outlook for China's economy and your company's operation in China in 2023?
I would say I'm super optimistic for 2023 for different reasons. First of all, China is the second largest economy worldwide, and despite the difficulties we've been through here in the past, and particularly in the past couple of years, I think that China proved to have very, very solid economic fundamentals and basis. This country, kept growing. The GDP is still growing, if not at the same pace than before. It still represents an important opportunity from different perspectives and in different sectors and industries, including the one where we operate. So I'm sure that the fundamentals and the basis is very solid, and this is injecting confidence in order to propose and accelerate the momentum again. Another reason is that the very right choice made of reopening. I think we are entering in a completely new stage. Confidence will gradually, not suddenly, but gradually go back to the system overall, to all stakeholders, from, of course, operators like us, players like us, to economy, financial system, small, medium, and big enterprises, and much more important, it will come back to the Chinese people and to the Chinese consumers. So I'm really confident that consumption will be increasing steadily, starting from the next days, weeks, and months, and that will have a very positive impact on domestic consumption, which, by the way, is one of the topic on the top point of the agenda of the government as well. And for a company like us, of course, Ferrero has been rooted in this market for more than 20 years now. We share the idea that a company cannot call itself a multinational. It's not successful in this part of the world, in Asia. China is the most important market in this part of the world. So particularly for a foreign company like us, being successful means be successful in Asia, and be successful in Asia means to be successful in China. So we keep having our agenda, which is an agenda of growth. We have the ambition to double our turnover within the next 3 to 5 years. So now we are also ready to take the opportunity coming from the rebound of this market. We have seen, particularly during the last 2-3 weeks before the CNY Day, a strong comeback of traffic in the stores, both offline and online stores. We've been seeing people, organizing family reunion again and gathering with friends. So social occasions are back on the agenda, on the table in China. And this, of course, is a fundamental for a company like us. So that's why I am persuaded that confidence is coming back to consumers. And the momentum has been quite important. Again, after a struggle, again, the market is bouncing back and is growing now, is accelerating. Our predictions internally we do for the chocolate market and the chocolate industry is to, for the 2023, go back to a double-digit growth. In value. So I hope that our predictions are correct. In March, during the 2 sessions plan, we will see even more of this, more about measures that the government is taking to boost economy and domestic consumption. I think that another important sector overall where there will be the focus from the government and also from all stakeholders, including us, is the digitalization overall. From that perspective, China is really on the far front worldwide. It represents a quite unique opportunity. We are initiated a couple of years ago a digital transformation journey. So it's not only online, it's not only e-commerce, but it's also really the idea to leverage on the available technology in China in order to generate efficiencies all across the value chain.